What's up, everybody, and welcome to year 3 of Bricks and Toys. In today's episode, we are going to be continuing on with our January Lego sets that we spent too much money on, but still somehow managed to pay off. We're not here to talk about that today, and we're really not going to talk too much about year 3 other than changes are made in the background. I feel like that song, Don't Stand Too Close to Me, but hey, trying a new camera angle out here for the last time. So here we go with today's review video. And it is going to be the $44.99 here in the US Lego Star Wars Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. This is an 8 and older set. It's set number 75401, coming in at an astonishing 290 pieces. Okay, maybe a little bit of an underwhelming 290 pieces, but come on, guys, we have another Jedi Interceptor, and this one goes right back to the Clone Wars with Ahsoka. And with that being said, we have the minifigures of Anakin Skywalker and her droid R7A7 with Ahsoka Tano with that Clone Wars look. This set is really freaking cool. I think this is our third Clone Wars set that we've reviewed on the channel. The Clone Wars TV show is really coming in clutch already this year in LEGO with so many really cool products. Now, what really roped me into this set is, well, it is a Jedi Interceptor. I really freaking like Jedi Interceptors. It is one of those LEGO sets I am going back in time to try to collect as many as possible. Later on in the video, I will review this set, or compare it, review it-ish, to a couple of the older ones that I have, such as Obi-Wan and Anakin's Jedi Interceptors from, I think, 16 and 20. But anyway, let's just take a quick look over at the box. This is obviously the playstyle packaging because of the diagonal cut up here in the corner. We see the set in action with some explosions, typical LEGO graphics. Up here at the top, we have some country of origins, a one-to-one of the Ahsoka minifigure, done really neatly. Really like the detail on her already. Star Wars logo, more Star Wars logo, different logo of the entire ship, more Star Wars logo, do not eat it, it's right up here, and all of that good stuff. Here at the bottom, we got the legal eagles, the barcode, everything that we normally expect, recycling information. And then we get to the back of the set, and here we see the set, again, put into a play mode, because this is a playstyle type package. This time the set is shot from the back. We can get a look at the new window canopy, which is going to be a really cool piece to look at because they redid that whole mechanism and build from the traditional Jedi Interceptors for that right there. We have Anakin and Ahsoka looking to be facing battle. She has 2 green lightsabers, not 2 white or clear lightsabers, so that means she's still the apprentice under Anakin Skywalker, so that's really cool. And then we have the droid kind of having some like static animation, something's going on there. And then it shows where you could store Ahsoka's lightsabers at the bottom, and it also shows where those little plastic laser shooters come from. So with the box reviewed, now let's take a look and let's see how many bags we have with the set and how many steps. Okay, so going over the whole experience here, box opens up with 2 punch tabs. That unveils 1, 2, and 3 bags. We do get a sticker sheet in this set of about, looks to be 11-ish stickers. Mostly those big triangular element stickers right there for the wings. And then in the book itself, we have 146 steps and 78 pages with nothing about the build because it's a play set. It just goes into bag number 1. Now, let's review the set built. Okay, reviewing the set, we're going to start off with our minifigures. Here we have the one of the Ahsoka Tano. This is going to be her in her teenage years, I'm going to guess, because she does have the stubby legs, but they are movable, which are really nice. We have torso printing and front leg printing, as well as that nice little hairpiece or headpiece. We do have back torso printing. And we do have a secondary face for more of like a fighting type look. And we do have those 2 green lightsabers. This is a really nice Ahsoka Tano. Next up is the Master, which is Anakin Skywalker, even though he never got the rank of Master. Anyway, front leg printing, front torso printing. Really decent brown body, really nice. Back torso printing. Also has a secondary fighting face, as well as the face seen here. And has his traditional blue lightsaber. And like any Star Wars playset, we have a droid. This is the R7A7 droid. Features front printing on the body, course dome printing all the way around, but coming around to the back, well, there is no back torso printing, or can body, whatever you want to call it. I guess R2-D2 only gets it all the way around. Now, looking at the ship itself, it is really freaking detailed. Not too sure if it's $45 detailed, but it is detailed for 290 pieces. I really like how they carry on the basic build of the little shooters right here. Pretty basic design, yet they carry it over. It does seem like they do a bit more greebling and plating for the side little wings. We also have this new piece element that we've seen in sets last year, now with a sticker element, to make it a little bit more defined. We have sticker elements, of course, on this part and the lower part, but when you open them up, you do get that little grating area right there. Underneath of those little parts, you can see a couple little radiator grills with some triangular elements. The wings do not move. They are stationary, fixed in with some technical usage right there and right there. A lot of plating on the bottom of these wings. On this side, it's a solid brick right here. We do have a clip for one of the lightsabers. We don't have anything extra on these little shooters or whatever those are for. We do have our two green stud shooters right here. More of the same plating, but on this side, we have a little hollow cavity for our droid. And then we have another clip element for the other lightsaber. So this set can hold both of her lightsabers. Traditional build style to hold in these little wingy dingies, whatever you want to call them. And coming over to this side, taking a look at the wing, it's more of the same, just now we have that cavity which holds our droid. Now, one really cool new feature is this new canopy. It opens up quite neatly. We do have a sticker element for our gauges inside of our Interceptor here. Pretty basic stuff, pretty flat designed in my opinion. Everything opens up all together from the dome. With this new canopy piece, which is all printed, everything else you see is stickers. We do get these extra pieces to kind of fill in the back of it. Speaking of the back, there's our two little ion thrusters, or whatever those would be called. And that is our ship. Now we can open this guy up, and we can start putting in our minifigures. We're going to start off with our droid. Putting our droid in, we'll see that, you know what, the guy fits in there pretty good. He's pretty low down. I say they did a good job on designing that aspect. And then we can put our Ahsoka in there. Now I am going to remove Ahsoka's little lightsabers, because she doesn't need those at this particular point in time. Or she only has two leg holes, so which goes in here? Back or front? Okay, so it just goes into the front two studs. And there's Ahsoka. She fits in there quite nicely. And then we can tuck away the lightsabers underneath, just like that, and just like that. And with that all done, we are ready to take flight, and I guess Anakin is SOL. Or is he? Because maybe he has his own. I think that leads to a transition. Now, there ain't no party like a Jedi Interceptor party. And, well, we have the 2016, I believe, Obi-Wan Jedi Interceptor. The 2020-ish, I believe, Anakin Interceptor. Now with the 2025 Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. What a crazy lineup, because one of these stands out beyond the rest, and that's, well, Anakin's. So let's kind of take a look at how some things have stayed and how some things have gone. Now, one clear elephant in the room is going to be the canopies. We can see on all of these that the canopy piece of yesterday, which is what these two have, are clearly gone. I kind of like this new look, but again, you get more printing on the old one. So, you know, that's going to be completely up to preference of the user. Now, one really cool thing is this whole thing does open up with that canopy, where here we get it opened up like that. And we don't have this front piece that actually lifts up. These front pieces stay, where with this one, as you can see, it's still there. Now, another really interesting detail about all of this is the droid depth. Look at Obi-Wan's droid. It is clearly sticking out really freaking high. If you can look, you can see a lot of the droid detail on that guy. I mean, it's there. But then you look at Anakin's, and Anakin's is pretty down deep. That's a good look. But like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, I would say Ahsoka's, it's done just right. That's a really cool thing to note. Other things to note is these side profiles. They're different on all three of them. Here we have that new part usage from the part that I think came out last year. Here we have the bigger, chunkier angles right over there. And then on this one, we just have curved elements. Interesting enough, plating techniques are different among all of these. Another interesting detail is how these are built. They're built pretty much all the same all the way across, but they are attached differently in the back. Another interesting detail is the Republic symbol that is right here on the wing. We had one printed, one sticker, and none on this one. Now the wings on these guys are not fixated. They do move. They do have stoppers on both of these. This one is stationary. I like that more. And one of the last details that I want to point out is we have no stickers on our little wingy dingies back here. We got the inside sticker, but we don't got an outside. The technique is almost the same to fill in this area, but with more modern parts, as you can see. Now, the technique to put those pieces on are pretty much the same with the two different generations. And I also like these little shooters right here on the side. It has this little extra lightsaber element for a little bit more agreeable look, where here we just get this simple, whatever this piece is called, done in. Even on Obi-Wan's, we can see that they put that in there, but it's not staggered now. It's just that one piece. Lego changes throughout the years, and it's very obvious with these guys on how much they can change. Here is our back profile. I think it's pretty much the same with Annie's right here. As we can see with these two, they flip the mechanism that holds the canopies down and also inverted the little ion thrusters. Or did I build that wrong? I gotta look into that. That's kind of weird. Where with this, we have a much more sturdier but smaller ion thrusters hinge mechanism with that 2x4 type interlocking brick. A lot more solid. I don't want to go over Jedi Interceptors all day, but I will say there are improvements, there are takeaways, and well, that leads us to our next segment. Let's wrap up the video. Here we are to wrap up this video. And I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about where we've been to where we are now, but I do want to talk about the price. The price is a little controversial on this set. Now, I will tell you, with the new parts, the extra plating, and even a place to put your lightsabers, because I don't have a place to put these. I just usually take them and, well, yeet, and hopefully they stay in. I don't know. There we go. Take your lightsaber. So it is nice to have that extra edition. Is it $45 nice? That is the question. Honestly, guys, if I remember right, these over here did not cost $45 when they came out. Maybe not even in 2020 where we were remotely closed. So the $45 price tag on this guy for 290 pieces and the 3 minifigures is definitely going to be a Star Wars tax. Now, it's not too bad, but it's still pretty rough. I do recommend the set. I do like the set a lot, and that's the important part. But I honestly feel like you're not getting a solid value for the full $45 that this set cost. Maybe $39, maybe $34.99, $35. That would make a little bit more sense, as we get Speed Champions cars for around $28, and they're about 300-ish pieces nowadays. That, with the Star Wars tax, I'd say that's pretty good. I kind of feel like Lego sets are kind of doing what my work is doing with customer pricing. Well, people will pay it, so we'll just keep jacking it up on service fees. Unfortunately, that's what people do, and that's Lego inflation and life in general. So, guys, awesome set. Do recommend it. Maybe look out for a sale. It goes still very well with the older ones, and we even have an additional minifigure where with these guys, we only got 2 minifigures. That is another thing to note about the set. But that's all I have to say about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, I ask you to consider hitting the subscribe button right down below and follow along with everything that we do here. As usual, share this video with a friend, hit the thumbs up, the like button. That will be awesome. Up next on the channel, well, I think we're out of Star Wars almost sets to build. I think we have one more Star Wars set to build later in the month, but I think we're going to hit a Creator 3-in-1 set. Not sure if it's the rabbit or the kitty cat. So be sure to check out my review video on that if it's not already live. And you all have an excellent rest of your day.